Alright friends, welcome back to the Combat Chess channel where we are still going for 1400 ELO. We're here in sunny Alberta, Canada. Well, sometimes it's sunny, but we're going to pretend that it's a beautiful day today because it is a beautiful day to play chess. Let's go. Alright friends, we are back at it again. Let us start off and see what we can do. Alright. There's no way I'm going to take that. I'm going to push this next pawn. I'm going to push the E pawn to E4. And then we're going to try something. Okay, so he's going to go there first off. Next, knight up. So we are kind of in no man's land. It did not go the way I thought it was going to go, so we're just going to play some chess, see how we can do. So the next push is pawn up. Okay, so he's really going for it, hey? Alright, well, if we can do this and he can lose castling rights, well, he's not going to do that. Okay. So let's develop. Okay. Push the pawn. Actually, we can push that pawn all the way up to E4. Okay. So he wants to come into here or here. Probably not to here because then after takes, then takes. So you know what? Why don't we just bring the bishop up, pin the knight. Okay. Do this. Castles. Bring the pawn up. He's going to move the knight. So we'll probably end up taking the bishop first, then the knight. Okay, coming for this pawn. All right. Okay, let's think about this. So if we push the pawn, take, that's not going to happen. So what we can do is we don't have this light squared bishop out. So we can do this. Okay. Now we got to get our bishop out. And we can go here, 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 or here even. So. And then once you do that, we're going to castle. You know, it would be nice if I can get my bishop up here and then here and just let it sit there. Wonder if we can get that plan going. Okay, I'm up a little bit on time. That's good. Okay, what are the strategies we have here? Okay, so that's there. Now, if I was to take this, what would be the downfall there? Knight would come into here. Got protection. I think that might be. Okay, so if I take that, then I can see this happening. So do that. I don't think he doubled the pawns. Probably knight over. Then I can bring the bishop back. So it's still, I would still have the pawn. Okay, so he wants to go here. So Move the bishop here. He takes, we take. We can cover up. Okay, let's do that. So I'm expecting him to take there. Okay, we'll take there. Queen to come down. Knight here. And then probably look at trading the queens. Okay, there is also this check here. If I move the knight, I take there. Queen here. Knight here. Rook down. Or maybe. So we bring the knight here. Okay, so knight here, bishop, take, queen. Now I can move out, take the pawn. Although if I move my queen here, check, block it. Rook down. Okay. This is getting complicated here. Let's just move the knight. I'm expecting bishop. If no bishop coming down, then I think I'm going to look at a queen trade. Okay, let's see where we go from there. Okay, so I'm already down on time. All right. All right, he's thinking a lot. So if the bishop comes down, take with the knight, queen here, king here, queen takes, Okay, well he's used a lot of time thinking about his next move. Wow, lot of time. Well, I've got 2 minutes now on the clock more. Wow, I don't know what the... I don't know what he's thinking about here. Unless I'm not seeing something that's really obvious and he's just playing some games with me, but... He's gotta make a move here soon. What's going on? All right. Maybe let's just do that. All this is covered. Not too much that one. You know, because I have such a time advantage here, I think I might just try and trade the queens. Okay. Let's just go for it. Let's see if we can trade queens. So I've got 3 minutes on the clock. All right. Okay, what can we do here? Can't move there. We might just have to move over here. Ah, knew that was coming. All right, so if I come down, he'll take. And we can't move back up, so we've got to go this way. Boy, we're in a pickle here. Wow, this is gone from bad to worse. The only hope I have right now is, oh, there it is. Checkmate. All right, let's just see what we could have done better on that game. All right, so now this is something that I haven't played, and I knew I shouldn't have taken that. I knew. Okay. So far, so good. That was questionable. I was worried that the knight was going to come down here. Okay, that was a great move. Okay. Should have moved the queen in there. So instead of moving that, I should have traded the queens earlier. Okay. Saying I should have put the knight here. Interesting. Okay. And then yeah, from there it was just done. All right, let's go for another one, guys. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we can do. All right. Been in this position a few times, so let's see what we can accomplish here, okay? Bishop up. Okay, queen. Gonna do this to avoid a check. Okay, so we're gonna close the center first. Bring the knight up. Now if I can get my knight to here, then what I'll do is I'll take this knight with the bishop, and then I can take this pawn. D4. Okay, so what are you looking for? Looking to protect that. You got two there, okay. Let's just bring the bishop up. Let's castle. And then see where we can go from here. Jeez. Ugh. These stupid mistakes, guys. Okay. We're just going to take that back. Oh, I got to start seeing these things better. I really do. Okay. It's all right. We are going to now you know what? Let's wreck that pawn structure. At least we'll have something. Now, I could go here to here with a check, maybe. Need to get my king up, rook out, king back. Okay, so we do this. We threaten the bishop. But then there's rook here, so he'll have the open file, and he also have the queen looking this way. So, and I kind of want to keep these doubled pawns. Alright, let's just do this. Let's get the rook out. Into the game. So this knight here, this is actually in a decent position. Okay. That's actually a really good move. That's a good move. Okay, I think we can do this. Oh, I thought he was going to take. Honestly, I thought he was going to take. This is nothing big. So we can bring that back down and get the queen, or pardon me, the king back here. Okay, we're going to take that bishop. Okay, we're going to get the king out of here now. And I've got to get my queen out and into the game. So, we got the queen and the king here. So I'm going to put my rook here, and then I'm going to swing the queen over and get it out. Got a pawn break here. I could actually throw a check in. He'll just bring the pawn down. My king is actually pretty safe. We'll do that. His king's still in the middle, and castling would be tough because his pawn structure is quite ruined. So there's a little bit of a benefit here. Okay, so now I do have a check here. If I bring my knight up to here and then here, then we might have something to go there. So let's do that first. Let's just bring the knight up. And then we still do have this check. I'm kind of hoping to land the knight here. There's always this. So maybe I'll wait for that. Okay, so what have we got going on here? Okay. So I imagine the plan is to go here for the queen and then down with the rook eyeing up here. So let us just do this for now. Throw in the check, then we can bring the bishop back down here. Let's just do that. Okay, let's get the queen out. Okay, he's coming in here. So as of right now, doesn't have this. Looking for one more attacker. Let's do that. There's something here. Maybe here. Swing my queen over. And then up. Let's do that first. Swing the queen over. Come up here. Okay. And then there's something like this. Then I can bring my queen back. I can also deliver a check. Somewhere maybe. Or knight up, here, hit the rook. Okay. Is there a sacrifice? If I go here, goes there, come down here. Okay, not sure about that yet. Let's just give a check for now. Can come here. Oh, no. No, we're gonna have to do something different here. We're gonna have to come here. Okay. This doesn't work anymore. I'm not pinned. Okay, I'm down on time too, so we have to step up the thinking skills here. I do want this pawn, so if this rook ever moves, I can grab that pawn, come back down, grab this pawn. I have to be careful of the queen coming in here for a triple battery. If this rook moves, then I've got this. Because the queen will be... No, not yet, not yet. If the rook ever moves, I take this pawn, then I've got this. Oh. There's also this. Come down here, check. King moves. What do I do after that? I've got to start getting these pawns up. If I get this pawn, trade this, then I've got my rook. Okay. The good thing about this, guys, is that his king is not nearly as safe as mine from what I can see. So, okay. So I'll come up here. Then plans to come here. Oh, this pawn should really be up here more. There is also this. Okay. Let's just bring this down. Doubt there would be a sacrifice there. But what can happen now is, now that this knight is in the way of this rook, I can hopefully take that pawn. Okay, so that helped me. So let's take that pawn. We can also take this pawn with the queen, the rook, or the knight. Obviously I have to get my queen out of the way before that happens. Okay, we're up a little bit of time right now. So I'm thinking the best idea would be to take with the queen. Okay, so we're probably looking for this. Let's go here. We'll threaten the rook. Oh! Once again. Once again. God, I can't believe I did that. What are we doing? Oh. You get so focused on one line that you forget. And it's just painful. All right, so we're going to move fast here. Wow. Wow, guys. Oh, I can't believe this. Son of a... One move. And the cascade of issues. I tell ya. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We got to step up our game, guys. This is not good. 2 losses. Well, hey, that's what happens sometimes. Guys, we'll see you again.